Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about my new setup in the half letter discs as part of kind of printing off my digital planner. I've talked about it in a few of my recent videos if you guys have watched those, and kind of all the benefits and stuff of digital planning slash, kind of wanting to have a paper planner. And so I finally sort of have the initial, just a couple things set up. So I wanted to talk it through with you guys because I'm thinking about using this for 2022, but it's so tempting to get something else because all the Hobonichis are coming out soon, and then the flood of planner content coming through the end of the year, and it's for sure going to tempt me. So by no means am I saying this is my final 2023 lineup, but if you guys have seen my videos, that's obviously a fact. It's obvious. It's not even a fact. It's just so obvious. Okay, so here's the initial setup that I have, and I got in this order from Cloth and Paper that you guys will have seen in my Cloth and Paper haul, and I'll link the video up here if you guys are interested. But basically it was that credit card holder, so I've now filled it, and I'm still using these plastic discs because I'm still waiting on the metal discs. That was one of the issues I've had with discs in the past, is that I just find it's doesn't turn as well, and people say that metal discs definitely make a difference, so I'm still waiting on those. But I wanted to show you kind of how the setup looks because I have set it up. Here's the inbox dashboard, the classic. This is actually a mini HP divider that I had gotten from Cloth and Paper a while ago, but I didn't want to reorder a large one because it still works, and so why spend the money? This is just a dashboard that I had before. These are the beautiful black dividers, except the only thing is I don't know how I'm gonna put what it is here because I don't have any white script stickers, and yeah, so didn't really think that one through. Don't know what I was thinking when I ordered it, but whatever. And then here is the printed pages of the digital planner, and I'll show you that in a minute. I'll also show you how to create it basically from your GoodNotes planner and how to print it and punch it. I'll show you that. So stay tuned for that, but basically I printed it all out. And then here I printed a 5-year planner, and this is Anthology Plans. Now, I don't freaking know why I printed a 5-year planner, because am I really gonna be in this for the rest of time? Abso-freaking-lutely not. I can guarantee you that's not gonna happen. But I don't know, I'm just, always optimistic, I guess. And then I just added some blank pages in the back for scribbling notes, because I envisioned having this kind of on my desk, and when I'm in a call or something and I want to scribble something quickly, I'll have some blank notes. Now, what am I going to put in these sections? I don't know, because I was thinking if the thought is that this planner is mostly going to be the printed pages from my digital planner, I don't want to fill it with random stuff, right? So I'm thinking as I print out more and more pages, maybe I can use a few of these dividers, or even all of them except maybe the one section, as the month. So it'll be August, July, August, September, October, November, December kind of thing, right? And then the last one will be that 5-year. So that's what I'm not sure. And then of course, if I want to use this next year, then it'll also be good because I think there's 6 dividers, and I could put maybe half a year at a time. So it would be January to July, and then August to December. Does that make sense? That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. It just still feels so incomplete, right? Because normally in a planner you have lists and projects and all that stuff, but I may do that in my digital planner. So I don't know. Can you guys please let me know if you guys are thinking about 2023 and what you're thinking about using? Are you waiting for all the Hobonichis to come out and the different lineups to come out before you decide? Or I don't know. I don't know. Okay. And then here, I'm just gonna show you quickly before I go and show you how to print those, is the digital planners. So I've made a few videos now about like just all the amazing benefits. The last video should have been this plan with me. I'll link it up here. And I just love the versatility of it and how it integrates with work, especially now I'm like back full time. Before, you know, I was on mat leave on and off and all this stuff. So I didn't feel like I needed that integration as much. But now I find that I really do as I get busy. And yeah, so I'm loving this. So I can't imagine me stopping this. And so far what I've been doing, and I talk about in my other videos, is that I've been just doing like a Franken planner in digital form, which is basically importing various inserts, you know, printable inserts. And I show you in that last Plan With Me video how I do that, which allows me the flexibility to try different things. Because you guys know that I'm like literally can't stay with one thing to save my life. And so, yeah, so like one week I can do this, the next week I can do this, and I can do it daily if I want. I can do whatever the frick I want, right? It's just, I'll stop raving about it. But anyways, so that's what I've been doing, and I am working on a new digital planner in like this vertical layout. So I have my only digital planner that's in my shop. I mean, you don't guys, you know, obviously don't have to get these planners. Create one from free. I have a video on that as well, is like just how to create one purely from the GoodNotes app. So you don't even need to buy any inserts. I'll link that video up here too. Yeah, so by no means do you need to buy a new planner at all, but just in case you want to or whatever. So I loved my Ultimate GTD digital planner, which was like a horizontal planner, because before I was kind of using it like this, doing a lot of typing, and then I thought, oh wait, but like now I kind of like the writing experience, so maybe I want something vertical instead. So I am in the process of kind of creating a vertical planner that's maybe not 100% like this one has like a whole section dedicated to GTD, but for this one I might just use like stickers and stuff like that to create your own GTD section if you want it, but not necessarily have to. I just went on a rant about that, but I don't know why. But anyways, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, so I like that. Even if I do have that planner, I'll still be able to like insert inserts if I want to, if I don't want to use the planner exactly as is. I don't know why I'm talking about a rant about that. But anyways, so I'm going to take you over to my computer to show you how I've turned this, like all these pages, into the printed pages back here. Okay, so I'm going to take you over to the computer to show you, or not on the computer, I guess, onto my bigger iPad and then onto the computer to show you how I do that. Okay, so what you're going to do is from GoodNotes, you'll go over here into that little 4 square button at the top. Click that, and then it kind of shows you like all the pages that you have, right? So you have to make sure that you have like an even number of pages so you can print it into a booklet form. Maybe that doesn't make sense right now, but once we go over to the PDF section, I will show you, and maybe that'll make more sense. But basically what I like to do is I like to wait till I have like 8 completed pages, and then I print those pages, well, once I have 8 pages completed. Okay, so I'll select these 8 pages that I have not yet printed. And then what you do is you go to Export, PDF, and then hit Export, and then save it to wherever you want to save it, okay? And then now I'm going to show you what you do once you have that exported as a PDF, because you can't print it like that exactly because it'll just print as like a full page. So let me show you. Okay, so now I have you guys in the PDF that we just did from GoodNotes, that we just exported from GoodNotes, and you'll see that it prints it in this like letter page size basically. And so what you want to do is you want to go to File and then go to Print, and we're not actually going to print it to our printer, but what we're going to do is put Print to Adobe PDF. And we're gonna make a new PDF with it in the half letter size. And so what you do is down here in the page size and handling, you hit booklet, and then you put both sides, and you wanna do all of the pages, and you'll see here that it's printing it in this booklet form. So that when you print it out, 1, it's gonna be in this half letter size, and then 2, you're going to be able to like slice it in half, and it'll still like make sense in terms of how do I explain it? In terms of like the pages, it'll be like still Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, instead of like a jumbled mess, which is what happens if you don't put it in a booklet form. I hope that makes sense, maybe a little bit. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna hit print here at the bottom, and then save that to wherever you wanna save it. And so I'm just going to save it again as maybe booklet is gonna be the title. Okay, so now that it's done printing, basically you'll see here that it has like 2 of the inserts. It's not an insert. I always call it an insert because I'm so used to paper planning, but 2 of the layouts like on 1 page, right? Which is exactly what we want. And then one last little step that we want to do, if you want to do double-sided printing, is depending on which side your printer flips the pages. So my printer flips my pages on the long edge, which means that if I want the pages to come out properly, like so that it's not upside down on one side and right side up on the other, when I create the PDF, I have to make sure that like the second and the 4th page, so every other page is kind of upside down so that when it prints, it'll print the proper way. Does that make sense? But this isn't an issue if you can adjust your printer and change it to flip the page on the short end, because if it flips on the short end, then you'll be okay. I hope that makes sense. Might be a bit confusing, but for me, most printers flip on the long page, so it's best to just flip these pages if you can. Make sense? Sort of? No? Okay, so once that's done, then I can just save it. And also one other tip is that if you can't do this because you don't have Adobe Pro or you don't have a PDF editor that can flip the pages, you can just print page like the opposite pages. So like odd pages first, for example, page 1, 3, 5, etc. And then flip the pages around and then print the other pages. Make sense? Okay. And I'm just thinking actually is that I don't know if you need Adobe Pro to print in booklet form. You might just be able to use Adobe Reader. I'll check that for you. So then I've saved that, and then you're ready to print, and I'll show you what it looks like once you've printed it out. Okay, so now you'll see when I printed it out that it's in the right order, and that's why we had to do it in that booklet form. So you'll see Monday here. And so if you can envision this, once I cut it and turn it into an insert, it's gonna look like this, right? So it'll be Monday here, and then like Tuesday on this side, and then I had made some notes on Tuesday, so it goes here, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and so on kind of thing, right? Whereas if you didn't do it in this booklet form, then like that wouldn't be the correct order. Does that make sense? Because you've turned it from 1 layout on 1 page to 2 on 1 page. Yeah, get it? And then the other thing I just wanted to explain also is why I wait till I kind of have 8 pages. And that's because obviously on one sheet you want to maximize what you print on it. So 1 page of paper will be able to print 4 layouts. And so I just wait till 8 because, I don't know, it just seems like kind of a waste to do 1 page at a time. 2 pages is still a bit of a waste, but because I want my planner to be kind of up to date, I just decided I'll wait for 8 pages. Does that make sense? And then I'll trim it and then I'll put it in here. I'm also gonna round it out like I did with the other inserts and put it in here, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so I cut them, I punched them, and then I rounded the corners. I'll quickly show you the tools that I use. Everything will be linked below if you guys are interested, because I know you guys asked. So I've shown this a million times. The cutting machine, the cutter, the paper cutter that I use is the Fiskars. This one's really inexpensive, works amazing. You can use it for, you know, every type of insert that you ever need. That's the only trimmer I've ever had, and it works great. Then I've been punching it using just the Happy Planner, the regular size. So for half letter, what I do is I basically line it up to like that little edge right there, and that's where I punch, and it is perfect for half letter. Okay, and then the last thing is a new purchase for the rounded corners that I've seen a whole bunch of you guys have. So a lot of you guys might already have it, but it's this punch. Katamoru or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so it has like the 3 options, large, medium, and small. And I just use the medium and it looks great. I just been loving like the rounded edge now because especially when you're printing your own inserts, it just makes it look a bit more finished and not so like you DIY'd it. Which I love a good DIY, but who doesn't love for it to look professional at the same time? So I'll just put it in here and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The only thing that I wish I could do is have it more real time. Like I wish I could print it the day of, but obviously that doesn't work if I want to save the paper and be able to print 4 pages on one. But anyways, that's how you do that. Okay, so maybe just before I end the video, I thought I would just do like a quick flip of my pages so far and just ramble about 2023 and all that good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing like all these 2023 videos come up and it's giving me a bit of anxiety to be like, what? Who's thinking about 2023 already? And it makes me feel like I have to think about 2023. And then friggin' Hobonichi is coming out with all their new lineups in September. And anyways, I don't want this year to end yet because I just feel like time is flying by. Oh, this is from Cloth and Paper as well. I think I talked about it in the haul video, but it's those side tabs and then you can buy the printable and print it onto it so that you know you have that month there. So I'm thinking as I print out all the months, I can have one of these on each to kind of be able to flip through the sides if I'm not like dividing them into the sections. But yeah, so it's almost like I feel like I need to add more planners to the system, but I really do want to reduce, you know, the multiple of planners never work for me. You guys know, if you guys have seen my channel, it never ever works for me. Like it's just too much to balance. I already have stuff that's on my computer for work. It just doesn't work. But yeah, so that's that. And I've been really loving like incorporating like memory planning into each page. It just makes it so much easier. And for me to not have to have like a whole separate planner to think about it, just do it all in one space. And especially in this half letter size, it's like so big and there's so much space already, right? It still like looks good. So yeah, kind of a random, rambly, all over the place video. But please let me know down below what you guys' thoughts of 2023 are, if you guys are thinking about it at all, and if you guys are giving digital planning a try. And if you are, please let me know like what you're worried about, if like especially if you don't want to try it, like what are you worried about? What do you want to see me explain to get you kind of into trying it? Because yeah, I know some of the dilemmas and like the hesitancy to go from paper to digital because there's something just about paper. But anyways, I thought that this option might help some of you guys as well because it really is so functional and versatile. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this kind of content, as per usual. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.